Hi guys. So it's me, your boy, the one, the only, the legend. So I wanted to make a video, and this video is gonna be a story time. So if you don't like stories, click off because this is gonna be a story time, like I said. Also, um, today is a New Year's Eve. So this video is going to be a story time, and this is going to be a story time about the time when I almost was murdered. I'm actually assuming I was going to get murdered because I'm not sure if I was supposed to be murdered, but I'm just going to say I was almost murdered because it'll probably get more views. Um, so yeah. So this is going to be flashback to when I used to live in Libya. And yeah, so I did used to live in another continent on the other side of this world. And I lived in Libya and Tripoli. My school, I'm not gonna say the name of the school, but my school was like a beach school, and it was a really nice school, and like it was like we had a building, and then there was like this whole space where we would like go out, and it was a nice area. Like I'm not like it wasn't like trashy or anything. Like it was a good area, like really nice and safe. But the building that was right next to my school is I don't it's hard to explain this because it's like a weird like way. So let's say the school's like this, right? The building that's like or the area that's like right here, there's a building right there. And that building, I'm assuming, I'm not sure, but a lot of my friends were assuming that it's like an asylum or like for the mentally ill or something like that. So anyways, so there's been times where me and my friends would be playing like something with like a ball, like football, soccer ball, whatever you want to call it. And we would be playing, and then one of us would throw the ball on the other side. So, do you see where this is going? Yeah. So one of us would be brave enough to go. Usually, I'm a pussy ass bitch, and I would never go. But one day, and usually when my friends do go, actually, side note, when my friends usually do go there, it's fine. Like they just go, they get the ball really quick, and then they just like jump back, and like they set like a set of stairs like with blocks, because there was like blocks and like cement on the other side, so they would use things of blocks to like just climb up and jump, because they knew that like we usually throw the ball on the other side, like not on purpose, but like a lot of times basically. So they kind of just like made something easier for us to like just walk up there. So one day we accidentally threw the ball as usual, and it was on the other side, and I was being so brave, so brave. This is why you should never be brave, because you put yourself in stupid, terrible situations, and you almost die like I did. So I decided, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go there. Yeah, guys, like I'm like it's me, and all my friends are like, are you sure? Like, are you sure? Like, are you sure you'll be able to do that? So I'm like, like my fat ass is like, yeah, sure, like I'll go. So I'm going on the other side, and the reason why we always went on the other side and we were not afraid was because there rarely is anyone there. Like I think it was like an abandoned asylum or something like that, right? So I go on the other side and I jump and I'm looking for the ball, and it's like there's like dirt everywhere, and it's like it's not pretty. And I'm looking for the ball and it's hard to find it because again there's all this crap everywhere. So I'm looking for it and there's like all this shit, and then I find the ball and I'm starting to walk, and it's like we threw the ball like further away. So I'm starting to walk and the building's like this and then it goes like that. So I'm starting to walk more this way. As I'm holding the ball, like about to freaking grab the shit, I hear footsteps, not like just like cat footsteps or any of that shit, like human motherfucking footsteps. So I'm like freaking out, and when I usually freak out, I kind of like tense up, and I'm like, and my curious ass decides I'm gonna wait longer and see if there's anything on the other side. I did not go on the other side because I was way too much of a pussy to go on the other side, but I wanted to know what was going on. So I held the ball. I like kind of like do this and start looking. nothing. There's like nothing. Like the footsteps are completely gone. So I'm like, okay, like fuck it. Like I'm just gonna go back immediately. And I like you don't have to believe me. Like fuck it. I wouldn't believe me. As soon as I fucking turn around, I just hear like sprinting to me. I don't. I'm assuming it's to me. Like why else would they be sprinting towards me? Or like in my area at least. So, but who knows? Maybe they wanted the ball. I don't fucking know. So I'm like about to like shit a brick right now. So I like bolt to the other side. I'm like running, and I can still hear the footsteps behind me. Not like right behind me, but like behind me. And I'm like at this point, I'm like, all right, you know what? Like it was a good life. I lived a good life. I was. I want to say I was like 10, 11. I don't fucking know. Fuck you. I don't comfort me. So, oh yeah. So at this point, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna run. There's nothing else for me to do. I'm not gonna like look back because like if I look back, I'm wasting motherfucking time. So I'm like going up the stairs. I'm running up, and I'm about to jump. And I'm like, I didn't yell because I was afraid. So I didn't want to yell because when I'm scared, I don't usually yell. I'm like, I kind of just like stay quiet, which is the worst thing to have. Cause like, what if someone's like in public and they're trying to like motherfucking like murder me? Like, what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna like, oh no, like I don't yell. Um, so I go up and I'm like sprinting, and as when I go on the other side, so like my school now, I'm on school campus. I continue running, and my friends are like, "Where the fuck are you going with the ball?" Like they don't know what's going on. So I keep running and I go all the way to the building where like our classes were. And I go there and I'm like breathing heavily, like about to like start crying, like bawling my eyes out. And my friends come up to me, they're like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And I tell them the whole shit, and all my friends are like, "No, there's no way, there's no one ever there. Like, are you sure?" And I'm like all of them are saying like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Bitch, fuck you, go fuck yourself." Like I am sure. Like I would not make this shit up. So fast forward to the next day. And actually no, I'm not gonna. No, it's I'm assuming it's the next day, but I'm not 1,000% sure. So let's just say fast forward like a day, 2 days. I don't know, like just later basically. Yeah, so fast forward later, me and my friends we're playing, we are just like hanging out during lunch, and we go on one of not the blocks, but it's like on the other side. So you know how like there's our school, like this is our building, right? Or no, this is our building, and this is all like the space. The building is like here, so it's not right next to it. It's like here, so we can technically go up here. This is where I went down to like get the ball. But then there's also right here where there's like windows on that side of the building, so it's like here, and then I can go up here. Me and my friend, we decided to go on one of the blocks right here, but not go on the other side because like he was kind of a pussy too. So we're just looking and we're like, oh, like you can literally not believe me. Like at this point, you literally don't have to believe me. Like I wouldn't believe me. I swear. We go up on the block and we're looking, and I'm telling you, like we keep looking around. There's nothing. We see like a silhouette. So me and my friend, we keep looking, and we're like, okay, like what is this? Is this an actual person? Like what is it? And nothing. Like, there's like it's not moving. It's like standing still. So all of lunch, we're just staring at the silhouette. Yeah. So me and I just said his name. All right, I'll just bleep it out. So yeah, so me and my friend, we're looking at this thing, right? Nothing's happening, and then later, it just like slowly comes up to us, and it's like there's a window, right? It comes up and like shows its face, and it's like this dude is like skinny, like to the motherfucking bone. He looks at us, and in Arabic, he looks at us and goes, you'll see later." So just imagine both of us, both two pussies, just like, and my dumbass is like just looking like I almost was there. So I kind of, put unrealistic pieces together and be like, oh, that was the dude chasing me. Like, he's probably living there. So I make this whole story up in my brain. And this is the story that I'm telling you is that how I almost got murdered. And let's just say anytime a ball was on the other side, I was never ever going on the other side. I would never bring it, like ever. Until this day, like I still have like fucking motherfucking nightmares on it, cause like that shit's like whack. Like I don't understand. So yeah, that was the story. Um, but yeah, I have a lot of stories. I've been through a lot of shit. So if you guys want me to like do like more story times or like I'm trying to think of like good story times. There was a story time where I was almost kidnapped. That's but that was when I was really young. So yeah, so that's fun. I almost got murdered. So I'm sure there's a large audience that's kind of like hoping like shit like why didn't you die? But it's okay. It's whatever. I'll probably die again cuz like people hate me. So yeah, that was my story. So subscribe. Okay, I'm out. Bye.